Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is Season 5, Episode 6 of Cthulhu Wars. We're playing with the Azathoth expansion, and we're calling this episode the Kathu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. Can check this out. We'll go through some of the books that make this up, available in our sponsoring bookstore. We'll do a quick recap of Round 5, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. In our Round 5, actually, I got the power tokens set back up. We've got Crawling Chaos will be the highest, but also we've awakened Hastur. You can see Hastur here is on the board. That means the Awakened Hastur spell can also come in. I'm actually going to, instead of taking the Yellow Sign spell, I'm actually going to take this Azathoth spell for remove any spell book from your faction card and replace it with another spell book. Reincarnations, and he also gets an Elder Sign for Hastur. But our top player is going to be Crawling Chaos. So let's jump into it. So with Crawling Chaos, we will go. I think what we're going to do first is let's spawn ourselves another Haunting Horror here. Actually, we can spawn it on this one. Why not? Spawn another Haunting Horror. That will bring us down to and move it over to Hastur. Let them. I will have them also spawn another Haunting Byakhi, because I think a battle is coming here soon. So let's spawn a Haunting Byakhi here. That's going to be 2 for them. Great Cthulhu. I think Great Cthulhu is going to go right on the attack here. So let's have them. Great Cthulhu is going to attack into Asia. So we've got Azathoth on their side. So this is going to be 5 dice for Azathoth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Cthulhu will have 6. And then Shuggoths, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. So these will be our dice for. These will be the dice we'll roll for Cthulhu's attack. I think I've got some other dice that maybe I'll just use these to offset the color. So we'll have Hastur gets current cost of ritual annihilation is 5, and then plus Byakhi, so they're going to have 2, so this will be their number. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the roll. Maybe I just do twice. I'll just roll everything else separate. Move these out. And then we got 1, 2, 3 kills. Got 2 kills as well. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes. And then they've got also 2, 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and reconcile these. So I think we'll take these as our kills on our side. And on their side we get 1, 2, and I think we're going to get the king in yellow in this as well, so we'll get 3 here. Okay. And Cthulhu will lose these. We'll also be able to Cost of desecration is less. We can select one. Actually can get power equal to that monster. So Hastur gains power even though it lost. This one, and we can go with that. We also have to push him back. So unfortunately there's nowhere to be pushed here. So let's have them retreat down to here, I guess. They can push here. And I guess Cthulhu will then also have some units will retreat back to here. So we'll have it like that. Okay, so that's going to do it for Cthulhu's round. Let's move him down to here. Back to Crawling Chaos. Well, let's have Crawling Chaos now move into this space. Crawling Chaos will move here. We can leave a Acolyte here. That movement will be okay, and again now we'll return back to Hastur. Hastur and the yellow sign. Let's have them relaunch the King in Yellow. The King in Yellow with a desecration token. Is there anywhere that they can do it? You must have a unit in the area lacking a gate. They don't have it, so they cannot awaken the King in Yellow again. So that's kind of interesting. Let's have Hastur try to attack Nyarlathotep here in this space. So Hastur and the Byakhi will come here to attack this one. So really the total for Hastur again is 5 for the Ritual of Annihilation track, but we're going to get Crawling Chaos gets we also can get 2 Elder Signs for this as well. Half the cost to awaken those great old ones. Okay, so he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, and they get 5 plus the 2. So let's put this together. 5, 5. Okay, so we're going to, well, count one of our haunting horrors as killed. But that's 6. Actually, we'll have to do both of them, let's say. And from Hastur side, we also have 2 kills. So that's going to mean Hastur is out of this. And this Byakhi also out. It says, though, select, if Hastur is in play, the cost of desecration is reduced by 1. We can also get another Elder Sign here. So that's going to be that for Crawling Chaos. Let's go ahead now back to Hastur and Yellow Sign. Okay, so huge demolition going on here. Let's then try to use, so we need to have an area without a gate. So I don't see any area without a gate. Does that mean we can't spawn people? Oh, actually, there's an area without a gate right here. So we're going to open this here. We'll move a character there. That'll cost 1. And I think we'll be able to launch that. Let's go back to Cthulhu. Cthulhu will go ahead and move back into this space, going after Hastur for this. So let's just go ahead and move them down. We can then go ahead back to Crawling Chaos. We'll have them spawn another one of these. Night Hunting Horrors. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Next up, Hastur. The King in Yellow will be able to be spawned here. And that will take them down 4. 1, 2, 4. So we've got the king launched there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's spawn another one of our haunting horrors here for 3. Cthulhu will go ahead and spawn Cthulhu's going to go ahead and spawn one of our neutral monsters. So we'll go ahead and spawn the Elder Things. So we've got Elder Things on the board, finally. So Cthulhu will spawn an Elder Thing here. Elder Thing cost of 2. And next round we will have Crawling Chaos will also spawn a Flying Polyp. So here's our Flying Polyp. Let's spawn this down up in Antarctica. So we do have a number of monsters out here. That'll move that down by 2, and they're done for their round. Let's also have, let's see, can we spawn something else from this? Neutral monsters. The Star Vampires. Yeah, let's have Hastur spawn a Star Vampire. Here's our Star Vampire being spawned. The human victim. Star Vampire. We'll have this spawned. Actually, the only space they have to spawn is here. Star Vampire will cost 2 for them. And back to Cthulhu. Cthulhu will spawn a second Elder Thing for another 2 here. And mounting some forces for this. Let's have Yellow Sign will move the King in Yellow back to Africa and that cultist back for 1, 2. That'll be out of turns for them. And then finally we'll have Cthulhu to finish up their motion. We'll move a cultist here for 1. We'll move a cultist here for 1. And then we'll move the Shuggoth, actually the Star Spawn, sorry, move the Star Spawn 1. And then we'll move the Star Spawn 2 to here. And that will do it for the round. Okay, so let's add up our gates in our gather power phase. So we've got +1 power per cultist. So we'll start out with Cthulhu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16. Crawling Chaos is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then Hastur's forces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12 for the desecrations. So they are at 12. So now we can go into our Doom track. By gate, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Hastur is 1. So we've got Doom track 11, 24, and 23. We do have some tokens on the board. I think we'll probably do the Rituals of Annihilation. Let's give Hastur the Rituals of Annihilation here. So I think at this point they need some help. So they'll pay 5 for that. So they get one more doom per controlled gate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 elder sign per great faction old one. So they get one more elder sign that they can add to their pile. And that is going to do it. We're going to move this up to cost of 6 here for the ritual track. And that's gonna wrap it up for turn number 6. We will see you guys in turn number 7. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at the next book in our Kathu Journals journey. So we got the Kathu Journals. I told you we'd walk you through each of these. Next book up is the Necromancy of Nyarlathotep. I think we've talked about this one. One thing that's interesting in this is the necromancy as sort of the concept of a necromantic spell and the idea of spells in general. So we see that the Cthulhu spells here are put out in this way. It says, the examples of the Cthulian's subdialect come to us from the 9 paragraphs in the 4 texts of the Providence cipher. They're first discovered in the Kathu Journals. The manuscript author has called the Cthulian subdialect the standard form of the Rillian language. You can see that this Rillian language here is transcribed, and then on the side it says, the Cthulhu, the hidden one, has fallen from outer space, unfolded from deep cauldrons of dark matter, hidden origins unknowable as unsung songs. He finds oceans as encircling world spirit, coiled in his chosen sleep until the twilight of the gods, waveform delight, epicycling outward, harmonic and discordian. This dead thing shunts within its own endless seizure, a night terror, a stillborn dream of theft, a hope that is a fear, a waking that is not only starborn, forgotten now in a watery grave, a god hidden in a soup teeming, a dark promise, a swallowed convulsion, tentacles resting across multiple dimensions out of phase, poised, dead dreaming intellect, pulses, sleeping influence. So what this kind of goes on to purport is the spells of Nyarlathotep are actually intertwined with the Cthulhu mythos. So really interesting stuff in this one. Way more in here. We've got the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. If you go through the table of contents on necromancy, psychography of necromancy and Nyarlathotep, resurrection, necromancy, and reanimation, when the stars are right, Rilliet in Atlantis, and out of Atlantis, the resurrection from Egypt. So you get that traditional thing of Nyarlathotep having Egyptian origins, and takes it from there. So guys, go check out the bookstore below if you want to help support the channel. You can pick up either Necromancy of Nyarlathotep or Kathu Journals. Down there, it helps to support us. You can also read introduction to this on our Patreon for as little as $1. You can see digital copies of some of the books, and if you prefer reading your books that way. As usual, thank you to our Patreon subscribers. Thanks to our YouTube subscribers. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and you can get notifications for this and other games like Song of Ice and Fire, Joan of Arc, Cthulhu, Death May Die. We got a new season of that coming. Tainted Grail's coming up too. So thanks a lot for watching. Happy Halloween, guys, and we will see you in round number 7. Bye-bye.